guys, welcome back to the RC store. My name's Ammo. Check out what we got on the desk today. This is a 1/24 scale Micro B. Now this is by Losi. Those of you that haven't seen these have been out for about a year. Absolutely amazing. Now I say that they've been out for a year, they've been pretty much sold out all year round, to be fair, here in the UK. Now if you haven't seen our tour video, be sure to check that out. I'm going to put a link just up here in the corner. We travelled over 3,600 miles to the USA and went RC shopping. Yes, that's crazy. We went across the pond and we spent some money on different RC components, parts, and picked up some RCs. Whilst I was there, I realised that the small scale RCs are very, very much in demand. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I've seen them here in the UK. For example, the Mini Typhoon. So the Typhoon Grom, as you can see here. Now this ain't a micro RC, this is, they call this a mini RC. This has been fantastic. Over 50 miles an hour out the box. Absolutely incredible. Crazy speeds. So much fun. Run it absolutely anywhere. So I thought to myself, whilst I was out there, why not pick up one of these? They seem to be so popular there. Every shop I went to had an RC track. There was kids playing with these. There was adults playing with them on tracks. They're really, really big into Kyosho Mini Zs over there as well. Incredible. I'm surprised that the UK is not as, how can I put it, RC inclined as the States. The States love them all. Honestly, like here we have so much controversy where people are saying, nah, it's too small of an RC, or it's too big of an RC, and there's so much bickering. Over in the States, people that love RCs love all RCs, all scales, and they all enjoy them. So I thought to myself, I'm that type of person. I love everything RC. And I thought to myself, let me get one of these on the channel and let's see what it's all about. So without further ado, we're going to unbox this and go for a blast. So for those that haven't seen this, I'm going to quickly run through the box art for you guys. This is a completely ready to run vehicle. It has a 20+ minute runtime. It's TLR inspired design with a strong aluminium chassis, 13+ miles an hour as a top speed, and it's running a 65T brushed motor. Now you can get brushless upgrades for these, but they are supposed to be pretty nippy for what they are out the box. It is a 1/24 scale. You do have adjustable oil filled shocks, fully proportional electronics, Losi 65T brushed motor, Proline racing wheels and tires, which is absolutely fantastic that other companies are supporting small RCs. And there is some more information with specifications just here. Feel free to basically pause the screen if you want to read any of these. You've got specifications on length, width, height, wheelbase, and weight with battery as well. They come in two different color options. You get the white and you get the silver. Being a ready to run vehicle, like I said, it comes with absolutely everything included. As you can see here, it's basically got the car itself, Spectrum SLT2 controller, you got AA batteries, you got the SLT2 2-in-1 ESC receiver, Losi 65T brushed motor, AS1 micro servo, a Spectrum 7.4 volt 350 milliamp 2S30C LiPo battery, Spectrum Smart G2 2S LiPo USB-C battery charger, instruction manuals, and miscellaneous tools. Needed to complete is a USB or USB-C powered adapter with QC 2.0 / 3.0 18 watt plus. So it basically comes with absolutely everything you need other than the plug to put the USB into. All unboxed, spreading everything across the table. The biggest thing in the box was the transmitter. This thing looks so cute. Right, let's put that to a side and check out what it comes with. So here you get a bunch of things. You do get the Spectrum SPM XCC0030 charger. Now the charger itself does have a different output lead, as you can see just there. Now that's obviously because of the size of the battery the Micro takes. So you do get that all included. You do get some tools, so you get a cross wrench and a couple of Allen keys. A Losi decal that comes with every single Losi vehicle. And at the back, it looks more like a business card, but you do get that as well. You get a quick connector guide. So this connector guide basically just shows you all the different type of connectors that are used. and also some information about the battery guidelines and warranties, etc. as well. It is quite a big leaflet, to be fair. Now, if you're a newbie, I'd advise to read this. If you're not a newbie, then it's just a lot of jargon for you, blah, 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 and you probably won't even pay no notice. Next, we have the instruction manual. So the instruction manual is a nice, small, little, neat booklet. This is in multiple languages as well. It tells you basically the runtime. It shows you how to basically clean your shocks, put shock fluid in, etc. It does have exploded diagrams towards the back, which it does just there. And the exploded diagrams are labeled with part numbers that you can reference to parts when you break something. If you need parts, give the part number to your dealer and you can physically buy replacements. So, the car itself, this looks real cool. So the only way I can describe this is basically a micro version of the larger scales. Now, they do these in the Mini, they do it as a micro, and they do it obviously as a large scale car as well. Now, they have just announced that they're doing the truggy version to this. Now, whilst I was picking this up in the States, the truggy version was not available. Now, all of a sudden, I've landed here in the UK and they've announced the truggy version. Absolutely crazy, right? Otherwise, I would have picked that up as well. Now, this thing looks absolutely bonkers. Now, going through the car itself, I'm going to bring the camera in, show you some scale details before we head out. So zooming in there, you can see Proline tyres and wheels. Great setup. The body itself looks absolutely stonking. Nice rear tyres, rear spoiler, oil-filled shocks as you can see. Really plush, work ever so well. There ain't no adjustments on the steering arms, etc. They are as they are, but they are ball joints as you can see. So there's plenty of movement, plenty of flex in there. Perfect. This is a rear wheel drive buggy, and as you can see, it does have dog bones on the back just there. Underneath, you do have an aluminium metal chassis along with a plastic front bumper and lower arms. But overall, so far, I'm pretty impressed for a little micro car. So taking off the body shell, this is literally just Velcroed on. So I believe you just literally lift it off like so. It's the body off, and here you have the internals. So everything is very compact. As you can imagine, it's very small. You've got your small micro servo just there for your steering. Your 2-in-1 ESC at the top just there. A little motor sitting there on the back, going to your gearbox. Where's the battery? Right, the battery is sitting just there at the bottom. So you can remove the battery if you want to. However, the way they've designed it is you can literally just plug this in as a balance lead and you can charge it in your charger. So yeah, nice and easy, very small and compact, and I think this is going to be a perfect little indoor ripper. So you do have another lead, which is just that red one here that you can see, that red plug. That connects into here, and that basically states battery, so that's your battery lead, and that will power everything up. You do have a power button on top of the ESC. It's ever so small, you can see it just there, and you just press that button. Obviously, make sure your controller's on, power it all up, and you're ready to go. So all powered up. Let's check out the steering on this. Okay. Quite responsive for a little car. For a micro servo. Can't go wrong there. See what it's like on throttle. Okay, it doesn't seem very fast, but it's probably more than adequate for what we need. Yeah, it has got a bit of rip to it, to be fair. Now, this battery obviously needs charging. I've not charged it. I've literally just popped it in just to show you guys. I am going to charge it now, and we are going to head out for a blast. Let's get into it. I'm here on location with the Losi Micro B. Now, I really wanted to know what the hype is all about with this car. It's completely sold out every time I look at it here in the UK. So whilst I was out in the States, I picked one up. Now, I have come to a location where you're not supposed to run this officially, and I'm at a skate park, believe it or not. However, we're not going to be doing skate park action with this. The reason why I brought it here, because the surface is really smooth. It's smooth concrete, as you can see. I don't have a carpet track near me, And the main purpose I brought this was for my daughter to run indoors. We need to give this a run, we need to test it out. So what I'm going to do is use this concrete track as an obstacle course. So we can literally run it around on flat land all the way across here. We do have a few dips here that we can test it on. Come across here, we do have a nice little jump and bring it back around. We're not going to launch it, it's too small to launch. I will zoom out and show you how small this actually is in this scale of park. Now you can see the true scale of it. It's absolutely tiny. This is a real small car. It's probably the smallest RC car that I've ever brought to a skate park, or probably brought outside. In fact, it is absolutely tiny, but I think this is going to be quite impressive with the way this has been sold and the amount of people buying them. Especially, like I said, in the UK they're pretty sold out, and in America they're big, and in Japan mini RCs are taking over. I thought I need to get my hands on it and give it a blast. So without further ado, let's see what this thing can do. Right, so I'm going to stand here at the top just so I can see a view of absolutely everything, and let's see how this thing performs. Now the throttle on this is at 100%. I'm going to go straight for 100 because it's a big open space, and let's see how it does. Whoa, ever so nippy. Right, this is rear wheel drive. Oh, now I can see why these are so popular in small areas. Very quick in terms of, for something so small, how can I explain it? Nimble. Now it ain't no super fast car as you'd probably wouldn't expect it to be, but it's quick enough. Now around a small track, this is going to be phenomenal. Handles really good. Now you can get loads of upgrades for these, where you can have adjustable arms, metal upgrades, hub carriers. You can get loads of upgrades, and like I said, they're quite big in terms of on the scene. A lot of very popular. Coming down from the jump, yes, nice. Like I said, very controllable, agile as anything, to be fair. For something this small, woo. But this is going to be hours of indoor fun, most definitely. Like I said, if you can get yourself to an indoor carpet track, even better, because that's what it's intended for, and I reckon it'll execute that perfect. It's rear wheel drive, like I said, and yeah, does it really nice. Plenty of power for what it is. Like I said, I'm taking on a full-size skate park, no problem, and it's not intended for this. Like I said, a bit of fun, quick. It's like a little wasp. Trying to keep the camera following it, I'm finding it incredibly difficult. Like I said, it just wisps around like a little bee. Whoa. Yeah, this is something where you want a few of them, to be fair. You got 2 or 3 of these on the go. I can see this being a lot of fun and being competitive, doing some circuits, etc. You can have a blast with your mates, even on this sort of surface. Don't get me wrong, it's not ideal, but if you've got 2 or 3 of them, you can run them round it and just have a bit of fun racing around. Yes, what a little car. Wow, another one that's going to be used quite nearly in my household. I think my daughter will be using this inside. I'll probably be bashing it around, to be fair. Carpet running it indoors. Yeah. Now, be honest with you, if it's for outdoor purpose, if you want one of these and you want it for outdoor use, I'd probably go for the Typhon Grom. It's a lot quicker and it is a bit bigger. However, they do this version in the mini version. Now this is the micro, but yeah, I've not had a go on the mini version of this, but the micro seems to be good. And if the micro is this good, the mini should be even better, especially on this sort of terrain and this sort of surface. But as we're looking at the micro, what a car. Yes. Oh man, never thought RCs could be this cool. Oh, they're getting better and better day by day. I can see why they have absolutely sold out on these. A lot of fun for what it is. The best thing about it is you can put it in your hand and just walk away. Literally, this thing is minute, it's tiny, it just goes in the palm of your hand. You can walk away after having your little blast or your little fun, and guess what? Nobody even knows you went out and played like a child. This thing is so tiny and so cute. Absolutely amazing for what it is. Like I said, I now understand why people are buying these and why they're sold out. If you've got a carpet track near to you, this is absolutely amazing. Or an indoor hall, it'd work fantastic. Now, I use this outside, as you've seen, on a concrete skate park, not for the reasons of bashing it and jumping it. The only solo reason was because it's a smooth surface and it performed fantastic for what it was. I will say this would be even more fun if you had a couple going at the same time. You set yourself up a track and you can have some real fun with these. Absolutely amazing. And the great thing about them are, they're not that big. This fits in the palm of my hand and you can physically put this in your pocket and go away. And like I said, if you don't want anyone knowing that you're playing with RCs, put it in your pocket and off you go. What a little car. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to support the channel by like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to smash that notification button and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.